Hello, everyone. I want to do a mic check, so if you can hear me, definitely leave me a thumb up in the chat. I'll give us another moment or so, and I need to fix some things on my end, so we're just hanging out. We're just hanging out. All right. Yes. Okay. And let me change some things so we can have a timer for our journaling prompts. All right. I hope everyone is having a good Sunday so far. And I thank you for joining me today. It's gloomy here. I hope that you have more sunshine where you are because I am not liking this. It's summertime. We should not have this. Okay. All right. It is now officially 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Hello. My name is Alicia. Welcome to my 1 hour-ish journaling session today. We will be going through some journaling prompts and we will, just start to get our minds right for the week. Normally, this is a 2 hour session where we do journaling prompts in the beginning and then we set up our planners, our weekly spreads, and our bullet journals, all of that. But I am on the move. I'm house sitting right now. I'm taking care of two dogs, and so I just figure, I don't know what the vibe is. I don't know what the setup is. Lighting has. Luckily, I was able to work that out. So all of that, I didn't want to, put too much pressure on myself to have this whole 2 hour production that I normally do. So this week we will keep it chill. It's just me and this camera. I don't have two cameras. And we are going to go through some journaling prompts and think about what can I actually control right now in my life. It's I think a lot of anxiety comes from things that we cannot control, and we're thinking about them and thinking about them and thinking about them and wondering how things are going to turn out. And for me, I know it does help me to, just focus on the things that I actually have control over. Yeah, I can't control the weather, but I can control, I can make plans around the weather if it's yucky and I can't go outside, things like that. So, all right, I see some movement in the chat here. What do we have? All right, we've got Miss Ellen. Hello, I hope you're doing well today. I'm always so happy to see you, see your presence. You always have a good presence, good vibes. Yes. So happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. All right. And here, I'll put you up on the screen. Yes, we got to give you some loves. All right. And we've got Miss Budgeted Mama. Yes, welcome. I'm so happy to see you as well. You made it. Happy Sunday. I'm just like, yes, I send all the love and the hugs to everyone. So, yes, thank you very much. I don't know what this is. I don't know. But thank you for joining me. Yes. And yes, say hello to each other in the chat. I love it. Yes, we've got our group here this week. So this is good. Yeah, it's just we gotta think about how we can mitigate the spiraling and the just worries and anxiety. Is never going to completely go away, but I noticed that for myself it's like, well, if I keep thinking about, oh, well, what if this happens and this happens and all the things that are happening to you versus the things that you are doing to control your life or control what how you react to things. So all right, y'all. So, our first Sunday question, please feel free to just put this in the chat. Just feel free to share as much as you like. What is one thing you need to just let go of this week? Just let it be what it be. Let it do what it do. What is one thing um, that you need to, just say, you know what, I can't fully control that. I don't have the power to change that. So how can I just let it go and stop thinking? Not necessarily stop thinking about, just stop worrying about it. Stop trying to like do the what if game in your mind. Hmm. So what is that for you? What is that? I can just, I don't know, the job search. Actually, yeah, there is some good news about the job search. I don't want to jinx anything, so I'm gonna knock on the wood. So that's going okay. But as far as waiting for people to respond to me or waiting for decisions to be made, can't control that. All I can control is how I present myself and how I show up, how I speak, all of those things. And that's difficult, when people are kind of have your life in their hands in a sense. So yes, all right. Feel free to share in the chat what is one thing you need to let go of this week, and we will think about how we can do that, or maybe not how, maybe just why or what. We'll think about it. All right, so this is our quote of the week. So our quote of the week comes to us from an activist. Her name is Brittany Packnett Cunningham. Oh, that's a mouthful to say. And the quote is, "You get to decide where your time and energy go." I think that is very true. That is one thing that is definitely within our control. Where are you going to focus your when I say the word focus, now I change it. It's easier for some people than for others, but you ultimately are in control of that, whether it's easy or difficult to do. So yes, that is our quote of the week, and I want you to just kind of be mindful of that going into the future. All right, so this is our order of events today, and forgive me because this is not. Ooh, I put breathe way up here. What's going on? All right, my slides are kind of wonkadoo today. I'm sorry, because this is a different session than what I normally do. We're gonna breathe. We're gonna ask ourselves, what do you want in the form of a brain dump? Okay, we are going to. This is new. We are going to read what we wrote last week, or just whatever time in the past. Okay, so I just want to like remember stuff and reflect. All right, then we work on our prompts, and then we will do another brain dump, thinking about what do we want to remember. It's all about remembering. All right, and then we will take a break, and then I think that's where I meant to. Just don't mind this slide, and then we will wrap it up. All right, so it may be a little less than an hour, but that's okay. We'll work it out. All right, so what's going on, Alan? No, see, Alan, that is a perfect example of what we cannot control, the weather. So I hate to hear that though. I know it's almost, we're halfway through summer-ish. So I hope you stay cool this week. Stay hydrated. Just keep yourself indoors and away from the sunshine. Just no. But yeah, no, this weather is crazy. I don't know. All right. Okay, y'all. So we are going to do some breathing. I want you to kind of, at least momentarily, leave last week behind us and just focus on the present time right now. I'm going to have us take 3 deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we are also going to Just get loose, shake our shoulders out. Okay, so our first deep breath, feel free to close your eyes if you would like. I can move this chair. Okay, close your And we're going to take a deep, refreshing breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top and let it out through the mouth. Feel your shoulders start to lower themselves if you tend to hunch them like I do. Okay, two more deep breaths. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Okay, one last deep breath in. Feel your lungs expand. All right, hold it. And out through the mouth. All right. Yes. All right, open your eyes. And feel free to, do anything you need to do with your body. If you need to kind of wiggle your fingers. I cut my nails. Now I keep looking. Okay, anyway, focus. Or if you need to do some shoulder circles, anything that feels good to you that helps you kind of loosen up, especially your upper body, because we're going to be doing our writing. Okay. All right. Now, I want you to take your pen and paper, and this is all I am working with right now, just the pen and paper. Don't have all the highlighters and all the other stuff just yet, anyway. So I want you to go ahead and get your pen and paper. Get ready here, and we're going to take 3 minutes to think about, what do you want? And that is more directed toward what do you want in your life, but it could also be, what do you want today? What do you want this week? Whatever comes to your brain. So this is going to be a brain dump. We are throwing everything onto the page from the inner corners of our mind. Okay. Before we do that, though, I do see. Wait, what's what's happening here? Yes, we got the lieutenant. Happy Sunday to you. Yes, the fam. All right, happy Sunday. I see you. And wiggle. I don't know. We're gonna dance. Yes. And I want to say thank you so much for joining us. And I wish you a good Sunday. I hope the beginning of this week is going well for you so far. It's still early, but I hope it goes well. Yes. All right. So I'm going to give us our 3 minutes. We are going to think about what we want, whatever time frame that means for you. All right. Pens ready and go. Okay, we have about 15, nope, 10 seconds. 10 seconds left. No, where is my timer? There we go. All right, so yes, a little 3-minute warm up to get us writing here, get us thinking about what we want in the future. All right, so what do we got going on in the chat? Yes. Hello, Lieutenant Enrage against the audacity. All right. Okay, so now we will go ahead and I want you. So this is new for me. We will see how we feel about this and let me know in the chat too. But I've noticed that with my journaling, like I'll say some things like, yeah, I want to do this and I want to do that. And I never go back and like remember. And my memory is like, so if I don't have it in a place where I can see it immediately, then it is lost. So I wanted to give us this opportunity to kind of, just feel free to flip back to, sorry, I'm dropping things. Okay, so feel free to go back to last week's scribblings in your journal, or if you happen to have access to previous weeks or any time in the past that you would like to revisit, now is the time to do that. If this is your first time journaling and you don't have anything from the past, welcome to journaling, first off, and feel free to, you can continue to write for this next 3 minutes, and so you could start to build that up, and then next week you'll be like, yeah, I got something I can say, something I could look at. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give us another 3 minutes. Yes. Okay. So we're just reflecting and reading back. Whew. Okay, we have 1 more minute. And voila. All right. So how did that feel for you? That, as I mentioned, that's not something I normally do. In the journaling sessions, normally it's focused on the writing, not the reading. So feel free to let me know in the chat too if that's something I should continue. This is all experimental right now. Okay. But yes, I hope maybe something last week, maybe have. What do I want to say? Maybe something last week fell through the cracks, and you were able to see it, and hopefully be able to remember it for the future. All right, so now we will get into our journaling prompts. So our theme today is, what can I actually control? And how can I focus on that? All right. So our first, oh, I think I skipped one. There we go. I sure did. All right. So our first prompt is, what's taking up the most mental space right now, and how much of it is actually within my control? If you could look at your brain right now, what is taking up like 70-80% of what you're thinking? And is it something that you can actually manage and control? So I will give us 5 minutes to ponder that. All right. There we go. All right. So what is taking up the most mental space right now, and how much of it is actually within my control? We have a minute and 10 seconds. Okay, that was our 5 minutes for that prompts. Just thinking about your brain and what is taking the largest percentage of your thoughts right now. And yeah, how can you, what can you actually change? So maybe the only thing you can change is not thinking about that, which is incredibly difficult. But you can maybe not. No. All right. So anyway, our next prompt is, what's one thing I've been avoiding this week because the outcome feels too uncertain? So this goes back to, yes, just not wanting to move forward because of fear, because you don't know how things are going to turn out. So yes, what do you do with that? What is one thing that you've been just, you don't know how it's going to turn out, you don't know how it's going to end, if you're going to have a positive outcome. So let's think about it for 5 minutes. Okay, we have 1 minute left for this prompt. Okay, there we are. That was our 5 minutes for that prompt. Yes. So, what is one thing you have been avoiding? I probably should have put last week. We just started this week. Hopefully, there aren't too many things yet for this week. Uh, but, what have you been avoiding in general? Um, okay, so I see budgeting, mama. The to-do list. It is just, it can be just incredibly daunting and overwhelming and kind of suffocating. So I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, I know that life. Yes. All right. All right. How what are the things that, speaking of control, like what are the things that you are maybe waiting on in order to finish some things on your to-do list? I know myself, when I make lists, sometimes I'm like, oh well, when this happens then I need to do this, and but I'm waiting on this, and then it just so it's just like it stagnates because like you're waiting on things to happen. So what are those things? Maybe that'll help clear the list because I know myself. Or maybe not. Maybe it's all these are all things that you have to do and that you are under are responsible for. So, all right. I just want to put that little nugget in your head. I don't know. Yeah. But yes, I know that feeling. All right, lady. We're gonna get through this together. Okay, so let's move on here. We're gonna work on our next journaling prompt. And then we've got what is in my control is in my control right now, even if it feels small or silly. So think of something just ridiculous that it's like, well, this all falls on me. I cannot put this on anyone else. I don't have to wait around. I don't have to, ask anyone. I don't have to, or possibly nag someone to do this thing. Uh, I can just do it myself and get it done. And there's a lot of, it makes me feel good. Something that makes you feel good, hopefully. All right, so we will think about that for 5 minutes. All right. We have 1 minute and 34 seconds. dokie. All right. So, yes. Now we're hopefully putting ourselves in the mindset of what is within my control. What can I, yeah, what can I let go? What can I let fall to the wayside? And what can I focus on so that I can, start to move forward. I'll just keep going like that with my arms. Um, yeah. So I just wrote for the thing that's within my control, just controlling how I take care of my body, not eating so much junky food, making sure that I get enough sleep. Sleep affects my mood so much. I am just a different person when I don't get enough sleep. So yes, I know that, and yeah, just the basics of making sure you get enough exercise and all that stuff. Feeding your mind. Yes. So yeah, I hope you thought of something that's very positive, something that you can control, and make sure that you are at least in the right place of where you need to be. Okay. So now we have this prompt here. What would this week feel like if I put all of my energy into only the things I can actually change? And I put this bottom thing here. Whose voice would you have to ignore in order to do that? So, and that could be an actual person whose voice you have to kind of go like that, or it could be someone in your head, saying, "Oh, you need to." I don't know. No, you shouldn't wear that. I don't know. But yes, so what would that feel like if you only worked on the things you can actually control and actually change? All right, so I'm going to give you 5 more minutes to ponder that. Okay. Yes. Miss Ellen mentioned that she needs to drink more water. That's a good one. That is something definitely you can control, and it will make such a difference. You know? Yes, I like that. Stay hydrated. You know? And it's so easy to do as well. Well, easy enough. It's easy enough. Did we go past 5 minutes? We sure did. Oh, I am so sorry. Okay. That was 6 minutes, looks like, that we had for this prompt, which makes sense because it took probably 20 minutes for me to write it in my notebook. This is a long prompt to write. Um, yes, so Miss Ellen mentioned that, yes, she needs to drink more water. This is, I think, this is something that is controllable, not always the most pleasant thing. I know. I hate, forcing myself to drink water when I know I should. Um, and yes, it's something that we can kind of incorporate into our regular lives. It's not a insurmountable thing. And also, it's like, okay, that kind of shifts the focus to, all right, I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to sit over here worrying about this thing that I cannot control. So I like that. Something, we can just fit it in the day. It's beautiful. All right. Another prompt is, what's one decision I've been putting off that I could just make today? What is that? So yes, what is something that, and again, I talk about like waiting for other people to make moves before you make a move. So yes, maybe that is something where it's like, I could just go ahead and decide to do this. I don't need that. I don't need them. So it could be that. It could be, just something that you've been just unsure of. It's like, deep down, but you don't actually want to pull the trigger on it. So, what is that thing for you? All right, I'm actually going to give you 5 minutes to work on this prompt. Okay, and go. We have 40 seconds left for this journaling prompt. I feel decisions are being made. Beautiful. All right. That was 5 minutes. And I see, let's see. Oh, that's a good one. All right. Budgeting Mama is saying, let me move this timer. Budgeting Mama says that she is going to decide where and when to take a vacation this year. Can't decide on your own. Ooh, that's a good decision to make. I'm like, where are you going? That is awesome. All right. Well, yeah. I think that's something, that sounds like actually a really good Sunday activity too, just to like ponder, how you want to feel on vacation, what kind of activities you see yourself doing. Like, okay. All right, I feel that it's gonna happen today. You are gonna be able to. I'm so jealous. Can you tell? Can you tell us if you feel up to it? Maybe give us some idea of options you're thinking of. Like what are the top 3 or the top 5? If you feel like it, yeah, because I know even that it's like maybe there isn't a top 5 yet, just because it's like there's so many places in the world. So, but yes, definitely if you feel like sharing, so we can live vicariously. But I feel like today is a good day to really hunker down and decide that, and then go ahead and book all your stuff. So that would be awesome. Okay. All right. Something for the holidays. Ooh. All right. So, so you could, yeah, like a winter wonderland or a tropical wonderland. All right. Yes. Okay. Okay. And this is a good time too to be thinking about that. So, all right. That way you can, kind of get everything lined up for the end of the year. All right. See, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna have a fabulous vacation now. Yes, you'll tell us all about it. Okay. All right. So now, all right, we've already. I knew this was gonna be either. I'm terrible with the planning of times, so we have already hit our hour mark or whatever. So tell me. Okay. All right. Yes. Maybe some snow. Ooh, what about mountains? How do you feel about mountains? Like skiing and things like that. And I feel like you're travel agent right now. I'm sorry. Yes. I see maybe like a cabin, glamping. Okay. All right. Sorry. Snow. Hot cocoa. Hot toddies. All right. Okay. So this is going to be maybe our last prompt because now I can't remember. Let me look at this. All right. Anyway, this prompt is what do I want to remember from today? So this is another brain dump. It's just us, thinking about what we thought. So all right, somewhere that hosts the. Okay, okay. So like a resort, like a holiday resort. What? Like a cabin? Dang it! Ah, hot cocoa. Okay, that's all I could think of is just like cocoa and sweaters, and of course I'm thinking of this in the middle of July, and what else? I don't know, some deer like frolicking around. You need like some wildlife, like chipmunks and things. Okay, focus. All right. So what do you want to remember from today? This is going to be just a brain dump. Actually, I said 5 minutes, but do we really need 5 minutes? I think I'm going to just give you 3 minutes for this. I'm not trying to rush you or, I'm just saying, All right. All right. Now I'm thinking of like squirrels in the woods. What is wrong with me? Yes. Oh, hey, it was the 25th. Is there an actual day? Like, do we actually do Christmas in July? I missed it. Okay. Yes. Like some, I don't know. We need some like sweaters, more sweaters. All right. So I'm going to give you some time. I want you to think about if you have any sort of like dry erase boards or sticky notes or whatever it is you use to remember things in the future, now would be also a great time to pull them out. And, that way you can kind of like post your reminders somewhere. I'm a very visual person. I need to so that's why I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be writing stuff in my journal that I actually want to remember on Tuesday afternoon, because I will have forgotten all about it by then. All right. So I will give you, all right. I will give you 3 minutes to ponder this and write your stuff wherever you need to write it so that you will remember. So when you come back on Thursday, you don't have to like sift through your journal, because who's going to do that? That's not realistic. Okay. What do you want to remember? Oh, budgeted mama, they do the tree and everything. Your neighbors sound fun, but also very intense. Very, very committed to Christmas in July. Very committed. Oh. We have 50, 40, 45 more seconds. And we did it. We did it. All right. Yes. So I have these dry erase boards, but then I couldn't reach I didn't want to stand up, so I couldn't reach the markers to put on the dry erase board. So that is not helpful. All right. So yes, I hope that I wish you good memories. I wish you that you remember what you wrote today later this week. So that is something that I want to incorporate more into our journaling times on Sundays. Yes. Okay. So Budgeting Mama has a very intense neighbor who likes to celebrate Christmas in July, and all the holidays in a very dramatic way. Not dramatic, but just they like to do stuff. They like to decorate their yards and the trees and do all the things. I wish I had that level of dedication. I can barely do Christmas at Christmas time. So that's awesome. I mean, that's cool to see. That's cool to have a neighbor like that. I can imagine, it keeps stuff interesting in your neighborhood. That's cool. All right. So giving you a little inspiration for your vacation. There you go. We don't need a 5-minute break. We've already gone past our hours, so do we need that? So I'm going to skip the edge. What I would implore you to do, if you haven't already, is I'm not going to give you the 3 minutes to do this, but I do believe it would be a good practice to highlight or underline anything that you wrote down that jumps out at you, not necessarily like things to do. We're not trying to add things to the to-do list, but just like epiphanies you may have had, or just something cute you wrote, something shocking you wrote. So make sure that you hold on to those things when you can. No. Yes, you did it. You journaled. You got your mind kind of okay for the week. I know this session was a little different than how we normally do things. So, you stuck in there. I'm proud of you. Yes. All right. Yeah. It's like Christmas in the sun. Like in those movies when they show Los Angeles and they show the Santa Claus is running around and they have the palm trees with the decorations. That's how I picture it, even though I know you don't have palm trees there. But it's like that same vibe. Like it's July. Like, why are there Christmas decorations? But at the same time, it's like, okay, your neighbor's just just trying to make sure all the holidays are included, and that's deep in a sense. Yes. Also very weird. So yes, are you friends with this neighbor? Are you close? Is it just like, oh, I see your Christmas trees and I don't know how to feel? Yes. So while we ponder this, how is everyone feeling in the chat? Also, I would love some feedback as far as as far as just life, no, as far as uh letting me know how this format was for you. It's a little bit different, and in theory it's shorter. um and also letting us know what you thought of the prompts. Anything I likes to know. So feel free if you want, in the chat or in the comments. I don't care. Yes, how are you feeling? Okay, so while you I'm very impatient. I can't. So I want to let you know that this coming Wednesday I will have our admin night, so we can body double together. It's been really helpful for me. I don't know about you, but yeah, I've enjoyed just having that time to be able to work on different things, or journal actually as well. Sometimes I journal. Uh, all right, and so we'll do that 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern time this Wednesday, and then next Wednesday I'll be back, or next Sunday I'll be back. Yes. All right. So it'll be back to the 2 hours. I'll be back in my home, and I'll have all my equipment and all my craziness. Mama, this neighbor is off the chain. All right, they have parties, they have costumes. Yes, I'm into it. I'm like, although it can be intense and it's like kind of pressure filled as well, because especially costume parties, it's like, can't I just wear what I wear? So yes. Just let me wear what I want. All right, and then yay, I'm glad, Lieutenant. Yes. Okay, love this format. Got some prompts, got some time to reflect. Good. I'm glad. And then yes, all right, I try with the prompts. Sometimes I make them too long, or sometimes I do some weird things, but all right, so I'm glad. Thank you. Yes. All right, y'all. Well, all right, so I'm gonna head out. I'm going to work on some things around this house. I need to clean this house before the owners get back, and work on the rest of my journaling routine. Just won't have you guys see it, unfortunately. And well, just enjoy the Sunday. I hope you all enjoy your Sundays. Budgety Mama has got her work cut out for her with the decision making. All right, and then Miss Ellen, we're gonna send good vibes so that she drinks more water. Yes. We want to make sure that she stays healthy and hydrated. And then we're gonna get through this together this week. And I always thank you so much, as always, for being here and coping with the craziness. And yes, so I hope you will enjoy the rest of your journaling time this Sunday and the rest of your Sunday. Yes, and a good week. Budgeting Mama. Yes, thank you. Yes, happy Sunday to you as well. Have a good week, and I send you all hugs. All right, think about the things that you can control this week, and try to let the rest go. I know you can't always, but try. Okay. Yay! But I can't do the upside down wave. Sorry. Right side up wave. Bye, y'all. Thank you.